So last time on the Sunless Citadel, you made your way deeper into the underground fortress. You disposed of a giant diseased rat mama, who was whose offspring were kind of a little pest and menace around the Citadel. You and Meepo went to rescue the white dragon wormling Caltrix. It did not end well for Meepo.
No, it did not.
As well as make your way deeper into the Goblin territory of the Citadel. The Queen of the Kobolds fell short of rewarding you with the key she promised, because you did not return with the dragon. But she gave you some rewards with some potions, some scrolls, and
She said if we killed off the goblin, she said if we killed off the goblin, she would give us the key, didn't she?
Like I was about to mention, she did say, take care of the goblin problem further in the Citadel, and we might be able to make a deal. You also rescued a gnome cleric named Urky Timbers, who was a prisoner of the goblins for what seems to be several months. And you found the body of one of the adventurers that made their way into the Citadel. It was a ranger named Caricus, but it was not one of the brother and sister pair that you were
tasked with finding.
But the kobolds gave you a place to rest for the night. That's where we are right now. So y'all can take a long rest, and we all leveled up too.
Great.
Oh yeah.
Long rest. Thank God.
We picked up any items that needed to be identified? No, I don't think we did.
If you look under magic items, on our Sunless Citadel magic items, they do have the stuff that was listed there. You did get 2 elixirs of health, which I'm showing you now, and a Quail's feather token. I think it was it was a certain kind. This seems to be like almost like a random table. It was of the tree. Oh, I had one of these in another game. Well, I think it was Anchor, where you can just stop a ship if you like activate it or something like that.
Are you talking about the Capistan?
Maybe.
Fun.
Wait, is the token reusable, or is it just a one-time thing?
This specific tree win looks to be one time.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't read up much about it. You won't be able to find sunlight in the Sunless Citadel very much, so.
I'm about to say, yeah, this...
It's kind of a weird magic item to give, to be honest.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll find a courtyard or something, and we can plant a tree.
It says you have to be outdoors.
In Meepo's honor. Well, an open courtyard. Plant a tree in Meepo's honor.
Yeah. Although, thanks to Gared, the entire colony thinks he's a traitor.
Oh, not just Gared. I helped too.
Well, I mean, he was. Before being real here, he was helping the other team. I
don't know what you guys say.
Despicable guy.
I mean, he's dead. It's not like he's dead and gone, and we're still here.
No, if he was really a beast handler, if he was really, on the up and up with us, he would have been able to take care of the dragon. It's not why is
the dragon obviously was not happy with Meepo's beast handling skills.
You're not the only ones in the room. I'm trying to sleep. Well, who let the there again! She just turns over and falls back asleep.
She's upset. Tillywig is very upset that they almost killed a beautiful dragon, wormling.
Yes.
Well, we stopped before we killed it. It lives and is currently hoarding itself away from the.
Look at Meepo. I could have saved him. I was right there. Just wasn't quick enough. It's my fault.
You know, Tillywig, I actually think that, I mean, it would have been sooner than later, and it would have happened when you weren't there either, so I've got a feeling that, Meepo's fate was sealed in stone.
You seem like you really need a hug very badly.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Oh, yes, he does need a hug. Why don't you give him one?
Oh, come here, buddy. She gets up and, like, lifts you, just a bear hug. Pats your head. It's gonna be alright.
Oh, yep, yeah, it certainly will.
You must miss your daughter.
Lily's fine. I'm sure.
Flashback to Oakhurst, and the lady who runs the shop is like trying to sleep, and Lily's just running around banging pots and pans together. Going, I'm an adventurer. Take that.
Yeah, that's it.
Time for bed, dear.
It's just like, when I need to know where you're at, you're nowhere to be seen. But when I need peace and quiet, all you do is make noise.
Actually, this is probably a little bit of a vacation for you. Yep. So y'all get a long rest.
Yep. I did that.
And as you wake up the next morning, the kobolds that are sharing this little bunk with you seem to be cooking a stew over a small fire. They're like, wakey, wakey, sleepyheads. Time for breakfast.
Oh, breakfast, you say?
Lovely.
Can I tell what's in the stew? What it's made of?
He hands you a very watery-looking stew with some like bits of meat.
More like a soup, really, but...
Tilly happily takes it and just starts munching. Or slurping, whatever.
I gulp it on down.
Oh,
Someone just kind of looks at it for a second and then just shrugs and eats it.
oh, I'm glad you enjoy it. We had an excess of giant rats since your excavation to the east side of the Citadel, so we have plenty of food.
Wondered what that funny taste was. And at that point,
Zumven
she's gonna take a finger into her tooth, like something's stuck in between it, and it's just like a big old rat fur.
It's like, oh, don't worry, we didn't cook the big ugly one.
The disease.
Zumven just kind of slowly stops eating, thinks for a second, ponders life, and then just continues eating because it's like, it's I've eaten worse.
They were kind of pricks.
Wait, what?
They were.
Oh, well, yeah. They're giant rats and not known for being nice. Anywho,
you are free to return to where you left Urky Timbers, or you can take him with you to previous places you visited, because he does know Draconic.
I'd say let's go back to where we saw all that Draconic and kind of keep exploring. Also, if we see any more goblins, send them on their way, so to speak.
To meet their makers.
Now, let's be honest, that's probably not a happy journey for anyone.
So you all go back to the near Caltrix's new lair. and you try to find Erky, and you find him in that that you briefly saw right here. And he is like just stuffing his face with whatever provisions he can find in here, which mostly is a stale bread. But he has he has one jar of like some sticky substance that he just seems to be stuffing his face with.
That wouldn't happen to be elf honey, would it?
It's like, I was sick and tired of it when I was a captive, but now I just can't. He puts a big lump in his mouth. I just can't get enough of the stuff. You want some?
Sorry, I'm still working on the rat.
It's a bit chewy.
I'm good, but thank you.
I would love a good rat. Be honest.
I
A good
don't
rat.
think I don't
Nick-
think we had brought any of the soup with us. Sorry.
That's too bad.
I think
I'll bring you the next rat on cue. How's that?
I've actually been a little busy while you guys are resting. Been stuck in a cage for 3 months. I just couldn't stay put. He tells you how
understandable.
he kind of cleaned, got rid of the goblin bodies, in the surrounding area, so like they won't be suspicious if they go looking. And I have a feeling they're not going to come by here, because I played a little prank on the goblins here. I opened up the door to Caltrix's room and caught a couple of goblins off guard. They're not going to come this way anytime soon.
We were tasked with taking care of the goblins.
Oh yeah, I
So-
can't wait for that. The filthy creatures. I think the world would be a better place without them.
Well, I mean, these particular goblins, maybe, but not all goblins. But that's neither here nor there. Let's deal with the immediate problem.
Well, I just mean anybody that like kidnap someone just mind their own business on the old road. Lock
Oh
them in
yeah,
a
yeah,
cage
yeah,
for 3
yeah,
months.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah. No, that's perfectly understandable.
So we never really got to talk before, but he sticks his face with more elf jelly. What exactly are you guys doing down here? Why are you after these goblins?
Well, firstly, we are trying to find these two lost kids. Well, I don't know if they're kids, but also we're find out the source of these little woodland creatures that have been little wood creatures that have been invading Feywild, which is annoying.
Maybe to you, Zumven, as a immortal elf, they're young, but they're like teenagers, or whatever. They're enough to go.
Well, young is a state of mind.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
He goes, "Oh, when I was captive, there was a brief time where they did bring 3 other humans in much larger cages, kept them tied up in the room I was in. This was only a couple weeks ago, from what I recall.
Do you know what happened to them?
I just know that they kind of were prisoners like me for a little bit, for a few days, and then the goblins took them.
Oh,
So-
that's
He says there was a Talgan, I believe, and a Sharwin, and a Bradford.
two of those names sound familiar. I think.
You would recognize them as the names that you were.
Yes. Yes. Two of those were the people we are looking for.
I
Very
actually, when I was in Oakhurst, actually met Sharwin at the bar. She's just a charming lady, but poor old Erky Timbers can't catch a break, if you know what I mean.
I would Unfortunately, I do, but I wish I didn't. Anyways, yeah. So, how about we go take out those goblins and maybe see what's the deal is with all this draconic that's all over the walls over here?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious why there's all this draconic. This used to be a temple to a dragon god.
Oh, would you happen to know which one? So I can be the properly level of terrified.
Well, as I was looking around, I didn't find anything concrete per se, and he does find references to a dragon named Ashra Dallin. Finds references a lot to a dragon named that. So I have a feeling these kobolds made their colony here because they thought it would get them close to some sort of dragon entity, but this place has been abandoned for centuries.
Well, I mean, where there's kobolds, there's eventually going to be dragons. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time.
Well, as we saw yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
When you were in Oakhurst, did they tell you the story of their apples, of their magic apples?
Oh yes, they did mention those apples, and they mentioned that, was it the goblins that were hoarding them?
Yeah, it was.
Yes, it was the goblins.
Yes, it was a suspicion that whenever they would try to grow more apples from the seeds of the apples that they'd bought prior, they believed that the goblins were trying to maintain a monopoly on the apples, the enchanted apples that help cure people. So we are here to settle the accounts, I guess is the best way I could say it.
Yeah, because when I was in Oakhurst, the two siblings were talking about coming down here and confronting them about it, but they asked me to come with them, but I was like, no way, Erky Timbers isn't getting involved in that.
Well, I think events have a way of unfolding, because here you are, involved.
That I am. Well, you also do notice that Erky is now wearing some goblin-made armor that he has that he had found, so he's not just in rags. And also, Gared, I believe you can add a studded armor, a leather armor to your inventory if you like.
Oh yes, yes, that's right. I almost forgot actually. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I don't know how you could forget about it. That you spent all night trying to get the smell out.
Well,
That'll give you an extra hit point or AC point.
Yeah, and that'll be very helpful. Hold on, let me studded leather armor, studded leather. There it is.
Let's go ahead and equip it.
To my equipment. And
Well,
then...
I am at your service if you want to take care of those goblins.
I mean, we don't really have anything better to do at this exact moment, and we do need that key to move forward or down, depending on how you look at it. Either way. Anywho, I guess it's time to send some goblins into the light, so to speak.
I agree.
Yeah, I guess so. I am a pacifist, though. Oh, just kidding. I just like to pacifist across their faces.
Okay, that was actually a good one.
That got me. You got me with the chair on that one.
Yay!
Erky goes, now I do know a little bit about what's ahead. I know that, most of this goblin colony are goblins, but they're led by a band of hobgoblins. And he kind of like gestures towards Dabu. It's like a little like you, but maybe a little bit more barbaric.
You say this is starting to say there's hobgoblins that we're gonna run into.
He goes, yep.
Ah,
Goblins follow whoever's strongest. Hobgoblins are no pushovers.
Well, neither are we.
did you happen to see if there were any bugbears either?
Bugbears. I don't think I saw any of those. I don't think I've ever seen a bugbear.
Well,
Then
neither
consider
bug-
yourself lucky.
Yeah, they kind of got a smell to them.
Anyways,
dog.
we are burning daylight, so to speak. Oh, I mean, you know what I mean.
No, please explain it in more detail.
I just cast light on Tilly's maze.
Ah,
Right. I assume
Tilly,
you,
you wouldn't know about any idioms.
I assume you don't want to go through Caltrix's lair to get to the next room. So you open the door to your...
I mean, we left on a pretty
Yes.
tenuous truce, right?
He basically said, "Don't come back, and I won't eat you."
Yeah.
You know,
Don't-
fair enough terms.
Yeah.
Right? The day is yours.
The door to the left, the one that's the safe one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Onward then.
Several torches mounted in crude scones burn fitfully around this chamber, filling the air with haze. A double row of marble columns carved with entwining dragons run the length of the hall.
ooh.
Phil?
You see doors to the far end, one to the south, and two to the north. Well, three to the north. One of them you can see you get a chill as you walk by the one right here, and you would know that is Caltrix's lair.
Yeah, so
Oh, that one.
we could just not go there. That'd probably be a good idea.
Do not want to get eaten today.
Yeah, I'm not really, I can't really pencil that in. I'm kind of busy.
Just out of okay, who's got the best ears? You would think.
Are you insinuating
Who can hear the best?
On a big.
Mine are really fluffy, so kind of, yeah, I can't hear too well all the
Better
time.
shape, though.
Anyways. Well, I was just thinking, maybe somebody check out that door directly here. See if there's anything. See if they may hear or feel anything that might be on the other side.
Basically, do a perception check. If you want to like listen into like through a doorway or something like that.
See what I can hear.
All right, you put your ear to this door,
Do.
and you don't hear anything.
It's pretty quiet on this one.
For the record, he rolled a 15.
Yes, I saw.
I'm saying it for the people who might be listening in. Them.
Our audience.
We don't talk about those people.
If you listen to our podcast or YouTube videos, I am very thankful.
I mean, we all are, but as I said, just keep that in mind that, to say your roles.
Dabu would like to open this door and see what is through it. Try to open.
Let's right up.
Guys, I found a hallway. Come on.
Oh, shall we?
Ah, yes, of course.
Ladies first. Yeah. Not quite what I meant, but sure. Okay, good enough.
Hmm.
Continue to venture around. It looks like that connects to that other door we saw.
Is
Dynamic lighting is spooky.
So as you approach the store, Dabu, so you're right around here.
Okay.
You hear. Make sure Ricky's over here too. You hear in Goblin, a very deep voice like yelling, and it's you don't even have to like listen to the door for it. To the store right here. He goes, I want you to keep an eye out and ear out for those adventurers. We know they're here, and we know that bloody druid's gonna be here with that apple any time now. We don't want any disturbances. So get off your filthy little bums and pay attention. And you hear a door slam. Excuse me.
I try to whisper. I don't know how well I can whisper, but I'm trying to. That like there's goblins in that door right there, and a big one too. Wasn't there?
you think they might try and come through this door here?
We may be able to encourage them to.
Well, if one of you could encourage him to, I could. No, not much I could. Well, I mean, I could just throw some spells at him while y'all whack him. You know, that old chestnut.
Should we try to set up an ambush?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, try nothing. We're setting up an ambush.
All right, so
Turkey. Anywhere you would, where would you like to be during this ambush? Turkey, you there, buddy?
Oh, sorry, I was reading on the other door. Don't consult. Well, I don't say don't consult NPCs about your tactics, but he's gonna say whatever's good with you.
Okay, that's what I'm not consulting. I'm just saying. I'm just okay. Never mind. All right.
Sorry, I was reading ahead, making sure what was happening.
Okay, sure.
He says, "Whatever you guys want to do, I am game."
All right, and I am.
So you guys are ranged. Me and Tilly's are more melee. And what kind of fighting do you know? Is
Urki is a cleric, so he knows some healing spells. He
Okay.
would have told you that he knows turn undead. Excuse me. And otherwise, he just has a club.
Yeah, you may not play too much use up here in the fray, so you just kind of watch your backs. If you see somebody get cut, fix them up. So I'm thinking once everyone's in position, I might try to call out in Goblin, maybe trying to mimic that voice I heard.
Sure.
I wanted to say something that's going to get him out here, but not necessarily on alert.
Could I use Actually, I have an idea. Can I use minor illusion? If Dabu tells me what to say,
Mhm.
can I use minor illusion to mimic the voice that we heard?
I ain't got time to teach you, Goblin.
Good point.
I mean, I could play a little bit of music to lure them out.
Then they'd be on their guard.
Yeah, that's the.
Who's
Yeah.
going to expect music in a dang place like this?
Oh gosh, I gotta. And she indicates that she's got to sneeze.
I mean,
No!
Uh,
I'd stick a finger under her nose. Like they do.
then Gared pulls out his drum. I'm like, goblins like drums, don't they?
No. Let's just go with the original plan.
Fine.
Let Dabu try and call them out.
I think I'm just gonna just yell, "Get out here, you filthy lot!" Something like that. Like,
Are you trying to sound like?
I am going to try to sound like the voice I heard.
Can I try to use minor illusion to kind of help him with that? Like, I don't know.
So does minor illusion do sounds?
Yes. Any other sound you choose?
Yes, a voice is a sound. You can't alter someone's voice.
Good point.
Either you do the sound for him, or
I don't know. I don't know Goblin, so.
Yeah, it's like you'd get if we could get someone who knows Goblin and can use minor illusion, maybe that's an advantage. But
Erky raised his hand. I know Goblin, but my voice isn't very high, or low per se. It is very high.
You are a man who wears many hats.
Well, I go on these missions to try to convert people to the way of the Morning Lord, and I know most goblins don't seem interested, though.
Oh.
Anyways, I think yes, Dabu, you try and pull him out, and you try and sound like, and then
I'm gonna try.
Well.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna yell something like, "Get out
Yeah.
here! What are you? Something like that." Now I don't want to. I'm explicitly not saying something like, "Intruders, get out here."
Okay.
And can I ready an action?
Yeah, so you can already in action, if you need to. We're not technically in combat yet, but
I'm going to prepare to hit something that comes out the door.
First thing that comes out the door is getting an Eldritch Blast to the face.
The second thing that comes out the door is gonna get hit with a sword.
okay. So Dabu, you're basically gonna grab someone when they open the door.
Oh, actually, can I? Now that could be fun. Whoever opens the door, I grab and then about face to hold him in place for the Eldritch Blast. That's a big overkill on a goblin, but that's what I want. That'd be a cool scene. Yeah, I'm gonna try to grapple and then turn towards Zumven so that he can get. I think if I successfully grapple, doesn't that make an advantage on attack rolls?
No, a grapple technically no.
Dang it.
No, grapple doesn't.
Okay.
But
Oh,
the
then
fact that
in which case the action I'm readying is shove to knock him prone. Nope, that gives you disadvantage on ranged. Never mind.
yeah, you just no. What? Just hit him.
Fine, I'll hit him. Trying to
And
get
if
all fancy.
if we hit him and he's still alive, I'll Eldritch Blast. Otherwise, I will
Wait till the next one.
wait until the next one.
Gonna be more. They all travel in filthy, dirty packs. Okay, that's my plan. I tried to get fancy. We'll just hit him.
Yeah, it's really worked for us in the past. I mean, rampant wanton violence, of course.
Okay, so it won't be hard to imitate his voice per se, but give me a either deception or performance. That might be the same thing with advantage.
They are the same thing. I'm gonna go with performance. Good job, Brice. 11. I'm very happy you gave me some advantage.
So you hear some footsteps come up, and you just hear someone say, like, "What are they doing? Like, what is the boss doing out in the hall?"
I know he just went through another door. He went around. Get over it. They're dumb.
And he goes, coming, boss. And, this goblin, will open the door. Basically say, it's like, I know, boss, we're on the lookout. Look out for these intruders. And he will poke his head out and go, boss?
Bonk.
And then he gets a sword in the head. Is the goal.
Yeah, I wanna bonk him with my mace.
And then I hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
It's poor goblin. Should we all make our attacks on that?
Let's... Since you're all doing it at once.
I feel a little bad for him.
Well, no, we didn't have to roll stealth. There are two goblins looking at the door. And he sees a sword go through this guy's head, just for kicks and ha-has.
Alright.
Roll... I'm gonna say you stab him. Roll a damage roll.
Okay.
Not an attack, just the damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
8 piercing.
And he dies very loudly.
Ah!
And... I'll roll initiative.
You know, that's
Ooh.
in my D&D career, that's still one of my better ambushes. You know, whenever we try to do ambushes, they just don't work out.
I got a 6. If someone could, if you could,
That's 1.
okay, 6.
Timbers.
Oh, so while we're getting initiative set up, my level 2 is fairly boring for a fighter, except I do get access to Action Surge, which is
It's fairly boring, but action economy is king, friend.
yes. And then I think at level 3, I'm gonna get extra attack, which will be fun.
Oh, pretty sure level 5's extra attack.
Level 5, excuse me. Level 3, I get to pick my archetype, but yeah, everyone gets some cool stuff at 3.
Yeah, 3 is a pretty cool level for most people. Okay, so you open this door, and you see a room with at least 30 goblins in it. Some of them seem a little more weaker than the others.
3-0?
What's that?
30? 3-0?
30.
30.
34 goblins.
Are they goblins?
Yeah. What might once have been a cathedral is now a goblin lair, thick with the filth of years of goblin life. Scores of wall and floor-mounted sconces filled with violet glowing fungi provide illumination. Dozens of goblins go about their daily business, which involves a lot of rudeness and violence. Along the southern wall is a heaping pile of assorted items, including wagon wheels, broken armor, and rusted arms, chests, small statues, antique furniture, and artwork. But who cares about that? There's killing to be done.
Well, we do have a choke point on the plus side.
We do.
Well, unless they come from behind.
Guess sir.
Anyways,
Right, so a lot of these normal goblin, the less buff-looking goblins, kind of look shocked for a second. They start looking around, they panic, not sure what to do.
Are there any children goblins?
Oh yeah, there's like goblins of all sizes. They all start like panicking and yelling, tripping over themselves. Urki will basically ready in action in case someone runs to the door. Gared, your turn.
I'm going to stand about. There, I want to say. And lay a bardic inspiration on my boy Dabu.
Hey! Appreciate that.
Anytime, friend.
I was going to say Tillywig's up next.
Oh. She'll get next.
Okay.
Still a D6.
Yep. You are correct.
Right, that is a bonus action.
It is, and I would like to prepare an action.
Right, what is that
Just
action?
vicious mockery.
So
when something and how we're gonna trigger it is we're gonna do it when something gets up close to like where this dead goblin is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna first guy who walks through that is catching these insults.
Right. Tillywig.
So we're gonna fight him, huh? We're just gonna.
Oh,
What are
just
we
so you
doing?
know, I don't know what kind of vision you have, but if you see a goblin with a green background, that's one of the weak-looking ones.
Tilly's just kind of standing there with her mace in her hand, like looking at the rest of the party. Like, are we really doing this?
It's your turn.
Well, maybe we
Right.
can tell him to get out of here or something. We don't need to go bashing everybody's head in.
Give it a go, see what they say.
Well,
So
I
you
don't
know-
speak
So you
for me.
know, talking during combat, a little lenient with it, but it's really not. You can't really have much of a conversation back and forth. So, you know, you can do what you said, but if you take too long, you're either gonna have to make an action or forfeit your turn.
I'd like to be kind of ready with my action. So if somebody does look hostile and come towards us from the door, I will be ready to attack. But I'm not going to take any action right now.
Okay. So we'll kind of. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot the command to see through characters' point of view. Can you see this goblin that just came into view, Tilly?
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of a weird angle. I'm gonna give you cover. But one runs into view, takes out a short bow. It does a 10. That misses. Kind of hits the door. Alright, Zumven.
So there's a bunch of weakling ones in there who. Zumven decides to maybe thin the crowd a little bit and see what he can do. And he uses minor illusion to cause a great booming voice to appear within the room and say, "Leave if you want to live."
Do you have to be in view? You have to see it?
Actually, that's actually. All right. I move to here then, and then I cause it to appear, like, I guess here.
Well, first of all, as you walk into view, this goblin shoots you with the short bow. Does 12 hit?
No, oddly enough.
Okay. Show me minor illusion. Does it require... What does it require?
Okay.
I guess I was wondering, is it require like a vocal, any vocalization? Like, what does it say?
I put it in the chat, the whole thing. Let's see here. You create a sound, illusion, lessen range for the duration. The illusion also ends if you dismiss an action or cast a spell again. If you create a sound, the volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, beating of drums, or any other sound you choose. The sound continues unabated throughout the duration. Or you can make discrete sounds at different times before the spell ends.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you had to say something.
No, I just...
Give me an intimidation.
Alright. 14.
14. A lot of the normal-looking goblins look scared. But these other ones might be used to people speaking loud.
And then I move back out of... And I move back to where I was. And that's my turn.
Alright, Dabu. Brice. Brice.
Brice, buddy.
Brice.
Rise.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So what I am gonna do is I'm seeing that no one's come out yet. I think that at this point, I don't want to go in yet. I want to hold this point just to see, just for any. And then I also saw, I saw Zumven get shot at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to wait another turn and ready in action if anything comes through to it comes within melee range to strike at it. I do not want to rush it yet. I want to give it one more round and see what happens.
Okay.
That's what Dabu wants, because that's a lot of goblins, it sounds like.
You hear one speaking goblin, one of them like giving orders for the commoners kind of flee. And you can start to hear a lot of commotion come from that room as people start to flee. So they all kind of start heading in this direction. They start like fumbling at the door as they all start to crowd up.
Mm-hmm.
Urki says, I don't think they're coming out.
You might be right.
Yep, I'm inclined to agree. We should probably try to move on. Maybe being stealthy is the better approach, considering how dull these creatures are.
I don't know, I think we're past that now.
Yeah,
Our
unfortunately.
hands a little.
Oh, I make those rolls. All right. Not much we can do. Just
At this point, they may be distracted and we can move in. Maybe not be on their guard as much. They'll just really worry about, 7 to 10 crossbow bolts coming at me, but
Right, Tillywig.
risk we may have to take.
we've got lots of healing. We're fine.
Oh, we need a distraction, huh? Okay. Let me think.
And she taps her boomerang against her chin.
Oh, I've got a bright idea!
And I'll cast light on the boomerang and throw it into the room.
The room is lit, just so you know.
Oh, I thought, okay.
Yeah, there's these, not torches, but there's like purple fungus that are like glowing braziers on the wall.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Maybe it'll confuse them. I don't know.
All I can do right now is stay ready.
Okay.
And
Oh.
that'll be her turn.
Gared, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. What?
I know I'm really low in it, but I am going to be heading in here on my turn, if that helps
Yeah, it.
guide anyone.
Wait a moment. Wait a moment. How packed in are they? Oh, goodness.
You see a lot of goblins. Well, you don't see anything.
The
From
fun
what you
fact
rem-
about me, I've got Thunderwave, but I need 15 feet of safety from you guys, so I don't inadvertently hurt you with it. But,
Well, none of them are in the door. Or in the
I
room,
know.
so you run in, you can definitely do it.
well, the problem is I have, from what I can see, I can't tell. I can't tell what I'm supposed to do. Oh, are they not at the doorway anymore?
I mean, I told you they were. You technically can't see it. Tillywig is kind of telling you this.
Oh, okay. The problem is that there's a goblin who goes right after me. And knowing how well Joey rolls, I'll be dead in a turn.
Hey.
Where's the lie, Joey? I'm sorry if I'm a little head shy, but I'm so limited. There's so little I can do.
Do what you can.
What I can do isn't much, Dustin.
You may have a goblin next turn, but Zumven and Dabu are going right after too.
Yeah, so if you go down, we can heal you back up.
Yeah,
I can heal you
a
back.
rat bit me and I died immediately.
Oh, now you're level 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's take 2 rats.
So now,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Wait. 1, 2. Okay. So I step in the So what is my movement?
Probably 30.
30.
it should be under walking speed.
5,
I mean,
I know
it's 30 unless
10,
you have an altar.
15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm gonna run in here, just sprint in like a lunatic.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna thunder wave.
First thing that happens when you run to the room, this goblin will try to shoot you with his short bow
Rolls a 19.
for 8 piercing damage.
I bet he's gonna get shot.
Fuck. Okay. Who else? Who else is shooting me, Joey? Who else? I think you got more in the barrel, Joey.
That's not his turn yet. Don't fire. That's it, actually.
Get out. Well, alright.
A lot of these
No.
little goblins look scared as this crazy guy starts to run up to him,
Well, it should be.
not knowing what's going to happen.
Oh, well, I'm gonna do Thunder Wave. And a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must take 2d8 damage, thunder damage, and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects are completely that are completely within the affected area automatically get pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect.
Is
And,
it dexterity?
Etc. Constitution, actually.
Constitution.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, Con 13.
Okay, he fails. I'm assuming you're doing like the little ring of goblins right in front of you.
Well, I mean, they're all within 15 feet of me.
Yep.
And it's, everybody in the room except for this guy and this guy and this guy.
15-foot cube originating from you. That means
Yeah.
basically that. Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
Oh wait, 15 feet. Yeah, it's 15 feet.
Yeah, 15 feet, yeah.
Okay, roll damage.
Alright, so how many am I hitting? Hold on. So that's, okay. Should I just do the 2d8,
I mean, the spell should have a damage button, right?
Yeah, just hit the damage button.
there.
All these goblins in front of you just fall down. Including some, what look like children.
Hmm.
Children.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
goblins look like children as a rule.
I mean, we're talking like Grogu, Grogu sized.
Babies, man. Babies.
You don't get to compare goblin babies to Grogu. You don't. Totally different guy. So I come in and I'm like, yeah, and then the light and electricity.
This one kind of has a horrified look on his face. As he just yells something in Goblin and runs up to you. And he'll attack you with his short sword. You take 7 slashing damage.
Well,
That sounds like it's probably the end of you for a minute.
yep. Until one of you guys can stabilize me.
Sorry.
If my knuckle wasn't already broken, I'd punch my desk right now. Oh, well. No, it's
coming
fine.
to save you.
We got enough heals in the party that I'm not too worried about it. It's an annoyance.
You did a lot. You put in a lot of work, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a dad. I can't be making risks like this.
Oh, yeah,
Lilith
we
feel
can't
like
let we can't let you die because
Right.
that would be a bad. There'd be
Anyway.
a very bad thing would occur.
Zumven, your turn.
Oh no, isn't it Tilly's?
No, she's ready in action.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to walk over to here. See if I can see anyone who's still alive within range. Oh. Let's see. What is the range on that? 120 feet. Let me see where's my over here. Yep. I keep forgetting 120 feet is a very long range.
Yeah, you basically hit anything.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go for this guy right here. Like, hold up, mate. This guy right here.
Okay.
And hit him with an Eldritch Blast. I need to hit.
Need to hit, that hits.
8 damage.
Dead.
And then I step back out so I don't get zotted. Or cross-bolted.
Zumven's
Oh,
around
wait.
this time that you hear a door to your south open up.
Oh! Well, I figured that would occur. Dabu, I think you might want to go to our right.
On the corner.
Somewhere over here. I heard something over here open.
Sounds like we got a friend dying in there, though.
We will take care of that. You take care of...
I'll go where I am needed.
This one will run straight to this door. This room. Not up to the door, close to it. Dabu, can you see this goblin I just moved?
I can see that one.
Okay.
That is the only one that I can see.
He's gonna do a short bow to you.
Oh, I
But
mean,
with-
what goblin?
With cover though, but he misses.
Ho ho ho.
Right? Your turn.
Alright, so Zumven heard the door over this way, so I'm gonna head over this way. 10, 15,
Kind of, yeah, in the direction that you came from.
20, 25, 30.
And you see some goblins lined up from one of the doors in the hall.
They were trying to flank us!
Yeah, trying to
yell.
flank you.
And I am going to...
Crap, they flanked our flank!
I'm gonna try to hit this first one with a short sword. Uh-oh! I used all my good rolls last week. That
Yep.
was a critical failure.
Yep, that's
Sorry.
a miss.
Assume, yep, assume that. And I am not gonna waste my bardic inspiration on that because, it wouldn't matter. A 1 is a fail no matter what. And then as a bonus. I guess they surprised me. I wasn't expecting 3. So now that I've got my composure, I'm going to use bonus action to hit him with the other hand. Sorry, 22.
Sounds a hit.
That is going to do 4 piercing damage.
Still alive, but you hit him.
I am going to use my brand new ability of Action Surge to take another action on my turn, and I'm going to try to hit him again.
Okay.
And I rolled a 10, but I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration on that to add 1. So I rolled an 11.
That's not hit.
Well, having an off day, guys.
I gargle a little bit, you know.
Alright, at least I am.
I really don't want Randy to die.
Well, I mean, if he does, we're going to have to deal with a time paradox. And
You're doing a real bang-up job not killing me, Joey.
You did run into a room full of angry goblins. I'm
See,
sorry.
Joey, there was no other idea. There's nothing.
that's not good.
There's nothing else we can
I'm
do.
just saying.
I don't want to sit around and pontificate for 45 minutes
I
to
know
try
you're-
to strategically figure out how to fight a room with 30 goddamn goblins.
You guys are all baby adventurers. You're afraid to walk in the doors. You hear
Well, it's because this kind of shit happens all the time.
another door open inside the goblin room,
Oh, of course they do.
and wow, these goblins are really good. A little too good, if you ask me.
So I think I kind of misunderstood the way that Thunderwave was written, because it made me think that there was like 15 feet every direction, basically a room clearing ability to just do that. I didn't know it was such a focused thing, otherwise I wouldn't have ran right up to him. I thought it was like something I had to do like when I was up close to them and then
Oh yeah, you have to be next to
be
him.
but nuke. I didn't know it would like miss a bunch of people aside from these two. You know, I was expecting to miss these two,
Well,
I thought
it killed everyone you aimed for. It's a 15-foot cube.
well, I see what I was also aiming for was this guy and this guy too,
Oh,
but the way that the rule is written, I just misunderstood it because I'm stupid.
we had a lot of debate about how this works, and we decided it's not around you. It's a 15-foot cube originating from you, not from the middle of you. So I mean, you killed a bunch of babies. I mean, okay, one baby. There was one
It's
baby.
weird for you to say it like that.
Yeah, it kind of is. But I guess we could. They were trying to run, mind you.
I disagree. I hate it. It's okay though. I know for later, so not a big deal. I hate that, but okay, I'll accept it.
These goblins.
You're the one that killed all the babies.
Yeah. One of the goblins takes the other way, Dabu, and you see one come from your left.
Uh-oh.
This guy rushes out.
It's fair. It's
Right
not a
here.
terrible idea on his part.
That one's dead. Well, let me sure these guys have 30 feet. They do. Alright, Dabu is surrounded.
Yes, he is.
Oh dear.
This one will take a swipe at you, Dabu. You take for the 20. You take 4 slashing damage.
Right.
The remaining of the commoners all flee to one of these safe rooms, ones that are still standing.
Yeah, I think we may have. I don't think we did something good here today. But on the other hand, they are goblins, so I mean, it kind of evens out.
Ricky Timbers hears the death throes of Gared, so he will run in selflessly. Do you cure wounds? What's there spell save for that? Let's see here, 1d8.
Who would resist a healing spell?
Did you mean spell save? Joey?
What's the spell save DC? I was like, well, why would that be for a healing spell?
Sorry.
It shouldn't be.
So you get 7 hit points back.
Hey, that's like half your life.
It's the exact amount that these goblins have consistently hit me with to kill me.
He goes, that was kind of brave, but kind of stupid.
I didn't write the rules. I just gotta play the game. I mean, what the hell else was gonna happen? Like, we would have stood at the doorway the whole... Anyway. It's fine. It's fine.
So,
Gotta
another goblin runs out of this room. He will shoot Erky. Not Gared.
I was gonna say, I swear to God, Joey.
12.
I just got up.
How many? Oh, he misses.
Wait, hold
With
up a
12.
second. That guy just rolled a 12?
Yeah.
Shit, shoot at me. Oh,
But-
man.
Now it's Gared's turn.
Thank God. Well, it's time to whip out the big boy damage. What are you guys doing up there? Like, what's going on up in the hallway? I don't even know. What's happening?
Tilly, could you
Nothing
tell?
good. For
Because I
Stop
can't
it.
see. I can't see out there.
Tilly, could you pass along and tell him and say that bad things?
No
'Cause,
bad
like-
things.
Because I sprinted in here assuming that I would have backup. That's the whole...
Well, it hasn't been
I
their
should-
it hasn't been their turn yet.
You just kind of launched in there without warning us. So
I know, but I thought it was like a foregone conclusion. Like, oh, he's running in. I guess we should stick together.
You know what?
Whatever.
I think
Fine, I'm
I
just
think I
stabbing
did
this guy in the
accidentally skip Tilly's turn before. I'm sorry about that. I'll give you 2 turns. Your
I'm
next time.
Roll up. Pissed. I'm gonna stab this damn goblin with my rapier.
If you think I ever accidentally skip your turn, I know Dustin said something, but I just misread the thing.
Well, you said she had readied an action, but then her turn came up.
Yeah, I just got confused because her thing is after Gared's, or maybe it was, because I had to reorder the thing a couple times. But
Did 8 damage to that goblin?
yeah, Goblin's dead.
He better be.
All right, Tilly. I'm sorry you had to wait.
That's fine. I'm gonna step up to the door to look in, and Thorn Whip the one, immediately to Tilly's right.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this. I just want you to know that you're making me do this, and I hate it.
Oops, I may have done it twice.
15 will hit. Is it this one or this one?
The closest one
Okay, it does.
to her.
2 piercing. You want to move it towards you?
What's that?
You want to move it towards you?
Sure.
As the Divine Whip retracts back into your, I don't know how it works. It's magic, I guess, but
Yeah.
it pulls this goblin closer to you, and he has like a shocked look on his face.
Oh,
Did we just decide that we did skip Tilly? I don't know.
I think
I
just
don't know.
You can bonk. You can bonk him.
action, but
You can bonk him on the
I-
head. Yeah, you can bonk him on the head if you want.
yeah, that's what I wanted to do, was to just mace him down.
Okay. Is that a crit? More than enough.
bonk. Well, Zumven sees that and looks like you've got that well in hand. I'm going to go give Dabu a hand. He looks like he's currently in a bad situation.
Yeah, go do that thing.
You can move, and you can move if you like.
Maybe get back into cover.
Boop.
All right. Well, Zumven's just gonna essentially, he's just gonna Eldritch Blast. I guess this one right here.
Okay.
Or which one has more? Well, I can only see 2 from where I'm at.
They look completely healthy. In perfect health. Specimens of their race.
Not for
Paragons.
long. Ten.
10 does not hit.
Bah. All right. Zumven kind of moves a little bit closer to the wall over here. Will he still have cover if he's standing right here?
No, you're in the open.
How about here?
I mean, being against the wall doesn't mean you have cover. I mean, like that.
Well, actually, I'm going to keep right here so I have a good sight both the directions that the things might be coming in. So,
Okay.
I guess I'll just stay where I'm at. And I don't think I have any bonus actions I can use at this time. But yeah, that's it.
This goblin will run through the door and attack Tilly with his sword. It's an 18 hit.
Yeah.
Take 8 slashing damage. I'm always afraid I'm like rolling maximum when I don't need. Nope, I'm not. Well, I am, but it's luck of the roll.
You seem to be, Joey.
Right, Dabu.
Right. Dabu is going to try to get himself out of this situation the only way he knows how. He is going to attack the one that he's been attacking. For a 19.
Okay.
That is going to do 7 piercing damage.
He is dead.
Aha! And then he is going to use his bonus action to swing his other offhand at the one above him, who is north. For 21.
That's a hit.
For 7 piercing.
That's his life.
Oh, that's more like it. You see that? You're next.
Oh, what, you dead?
And that is Dabu. Yeah, I'm gonna move up to here so I get in front of him.
Okay. Good idea.
Stomping on his body.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have attacked someone. But otherwise, he will attack you.
Yeah. Oh, I can take it.
9 will miss. You can take it. Erky will run up to this goblin here. This club. 5 will miss. You will heroically block the door for Tilly. He gets short bowed for 3 damage. Until you see him like, it's kind of like bracing the door with both hands. He just lets a little as an arrow hits him kind of in the back. He goes, I'm okay, I'm okay. Tips his hat and goes, my lady.
Oh,
No, he
That's-
does.
no.
He does not do that.
no.
All right, Gared, your turn.
Monsieur.
Yeah, and Gared's McHat it. So, 1, 2, 3, running up, and I'm gonna rapier this guy too.
Do you have a crossbow or anything, like a hand crossbow or anything like that?
No, we couldn't find one, or like that wasn't something that I come with.
Yeah, you always have to buy one,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
find one.
Or loot. Or you could loot one off one of these goblins.
These are actually short bows, which are a little different.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
But
Oh.
I take this goblin's head clean off its freaking shoulders.
with a rapier too.
Yeah, which is hard.
Yeah, really hard. Those things are flimsy.
They're more stabbing than cutting.
Yeah, you just poke it so many times it's perforated.
Yeah,
And then it just,
I mean, with a natural 20, you can do whatever you want with that head.
I was gonna say, well, I mean, if it's since it's a precision weapon, it's basically not really that I took his head off. It's that I aimed it so perfectly that the blade just went clean through the eye and then out the ear and then cleanly right back out. Like it was no effort and it was just 100% precision, barely any blood, just pow, and then he's just gone. And like no bloody mess. It was just all precision, all skill, no nonsense.
Right, Tilly, your turn.
All right, bonk. Oh, or not.
Nope.
Wow, for being kind of an asshole, you're pretty slippery. Stand still so I can hit you.
You're just too distracted by Erky trying to be. Well, he is being heroic. He's very heroic. Erky is a stand-up gnome. Zumven.
Zumven tries to figure out which of. Honestly, it looks like Dabu has it handled, but has his end of it handled. But Tillywig seems to be having a bit of trouble with this goblin, so I'm going to hit that goblin with. Let's see here. What fun times is this goblin about to have? Yeah, you know what? Let's go with the old classic, Eldritch Blast. One more time. See what happens. 17
17 will hit.
for 9 damage.
9 damage.
This thing is just like zot.
Which one did he hit?
What? The one in front of Tilly.
Okay.
It's just like this beam of light just comes out of what is gold eye, and it just zot.
No, didn't you hear?
No. I didn't know what the heck that was.
Alright. Do you move?
No, I'm good. At this point, I can see it to my people, and I forgot I could heal people if I could see them. Whoops.
Right, Dabu.
Dabu is gonna do what he does best. Take a swing at this one in front of him. Ooh, a 14. Does that hit?
Not quite.
Alright. I am going to once per short rest save faith. So I'm going to add the number of allies that I can see within 30 feet of me and turn that into a 15.
That does hit.
I lock eyes with Zumven. Well, hold on. Let me see if I kill him. Does an 8 kill him?
Yeah.
Okay. I lock eyes with Zumven after I miss, and then I don't know how it actually looks, but let's say I miss, and then I stab him, and Zumven, you didn't see nothing.
Zumven's blue eye just kind of twinkles.
I love that ability. That's a really fun racial trait.
Well, that's the flavor thing.
Yeah.
It's not our racial. But that's all goblins.
I thought there were more goblins than that. What happened to them all?
They all ran out.
Right
Oh.
over here.
What about that? Wait, what happened to the? Oh, we never ran into the boss. Mayhap we should go find him before that, and find out what the deal is with this apple and the druid and all that good stuff.
That was me just pretending to be him, remember?
I know, but we never.
I didn't want you to be confused.
No, I'm
That
not
was-
confused.
That was acting.
So, Gared's still in the room, pile of dead goblins around him. He pulls off a cloth from one of the goblin corpses and is wiping off the blade, puts it away, and he looks at Dabu. He's like, "So I I handled it."
Yeah. Yes, it does appear like you've.
Oh, these ruffians had quite a bit of fight in them. But I've got a grand destiny, you see.
Yeah, I'm sure the babies cried at you real hard.
No, they died too quickly, actually. I did, electricity, it seizes up the body, and it doesn't even let you register that you're dead quite yet. You just fall over. It's quite grisly, really, but it's kind of a humane way to kill something, I think.
Gared, just stop, please.
With every word that he says, like, Tilly just looks more and more down and distraught.
It's going to Tilly. You just have to remember one thing. These are goblins.
Oh no.
Well, I mean,
We're
no less people.
We're in the. It's like, does it really count if they're goblins territory?
No, it's
Zumven-
not so much.
And in his mind, Zumven knows it counts, but he's trying to assuade Tilly because
Can we just get out of this room? It's kind of depressing.
kind of agree with you on that. But
So to remind you, what's in this room. It's mostly a living area. There's a pile. I'm sorry.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not
A
anymore.
living area?
living area is not quite the right word.
Is a former living area.
Deadening room.
But there's a bunch of piled up trash basically in the corners of the room.
Anything interesting? Since we're here, we might as well see if there's anything interesting in the room. Something kind of plays that off. It's just like, oh, and just kind of mumbles himself, oh, Mom's not gonna be happy with all this.
You do find among the junk a healer's kit and a poisoner's kit.
I would like to take the healer. Wait,
They just
Okay.
balanced out to become a kit.
shoot, who
You
thinks
mean-
they're good with medicine?
Give me a perception check as you look around the room.
Sure. Perception. I think it's perception. Oh. I don't see anything. Everything's fine, folks.
I can check. I can check around. Let's see what we got here. Investigation, right? Or perception? What do you want? Which one?
Perception.
Perception. Okay. Cool.
16. You find probably the nicest things in this pile. A statue of a elven deity. You estimate it's worth about... Give me a religion check.
Okay. I'll take a look at it. Now, I probably would... Oh, wait. My knowledge of the occult, of course.
Yeah. You notice it is a sorry, hold on. Oh, it's an old favorite from our other game. It's a statue of the elven god Corellon.
No.
You estimate it's worth about 30 gold pieces.
Hey, how you spell that? Corellon?
You also find a medium armor chain shirt.
Oh, goodness me.
So it's medium armor, AC of 13, plus your dex modifier from a maximum of 2. So I don't know if anyone can make use of that.
Unfortunately, I'm light armor only. Me.
Yeah, similar boat.
I've already got my heavies on.
Yeah, same.
I think Gared could probably wear it, but it'll give him disadvantage on... Oh, it's medium. I'm not sure.
Let's see.
I've got it.
I don't think so. Hold on.
You have to upgrade to medium armor.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. We'll just put it in the bag with the valuable statue.
It's worth 50 GP if we set. I think.
Yes, a mighty haul.
You guys can carry it. Everything's covered in, baby goblin blood, so no thank you.
Baby goblin. I don't. Anyway,
If they aren't bleeding, their hearts just stopped.
Yeah. It was merciless death.
Just extra crispy.
To be honest, it's one of the most humane ways to go anyway. And like I said, they didn't even know they were dead. As to not to be macabre and disturb my friend here.
I think we're a little too late for that.
I know when I'm old and decrepit and on my deathbed, I want to be cowering in a corner of a room when I suddenly, combust. Oh, the way to go.
They didn't combust, they just stopped. Just one moment they were alive and the next they're not.
I'm bad with words. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. What's in this room up here? Do we know?
That door right there?
Yes, this door that I am in front of, that I am not opening.
You don't know. It's not open.
Can I try to perceive what's in there? Like, just kind of...
Give me a perception check.
20. Not, dirty 20.
Yeah. It is very quiet in there. But you think you hear a shuffle of feet. Right next to the door.
Is it? Would I know what kind of feet there are?
They're attached to something.
Of course.
Okay. Tilly, would you mind seeing what's in here? Real quick.
Yeah, unenthusiastically, she does so. Or tries.
Right. You are able to open the door. And as soon as you do, the sword of a hobgoblin comes down on you. But
For how much?
yeah, it wasn't prepared for you to be so big. And it misses. But he growls at you, curses in Goblin. And we are rolling initiative again.
Dabu, did you happen to hear what he said?
Did I, Joey?
It was the worst of the swears.
Oh, it's one that not even I say.
Okay. Apparently I'm going last today. I got a 3. I literally rolled a 1 on the die.
It's not a good roll at all, Dustin.
No, it is not.
The worst one you could make.
Yes, in fact. I rolled a 1 on initiative.
Alright, so this room. A circular shaft pierces the floor in this 40-foot diameter domed chamber. Dim violet light shines out from the shaft, revealing sticky white and gray vines that coat the walls of the shaft. So it's almost like there's a well in the middle of this thing with vines growing out of it. The light is supplemented by 4 lit wall torches set around the periphery of the chamber. A crudely fashioned stone throne sits against the curve of the northwestern wall. A large iron chest serves as the throne's footstool. A sapling grows in a wide stone pot next to the throne. And in this room, Tilly, you see 4 hobgoblins, one of them in more ornate armor, sitting on the throne, as well as a goblin dressed up in shaman gear. You were right there. And you're up first, actually. This hobgoblin just kind of looks surprised as you fill the doorway, as you approach. Little intimidated.
Oh, hi.
Nope.
Guess what? I'm not falling for this again.
What?
I guess. No.
Alright, sorry, finding a good
Apparently
music
not.
track.
I go after Dabu, by the way. I'm 7.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, so Tilly, what will you do?
Guys, am I bunking or not?
Think we at that point we're gonna go in, go and get them, go after
Bonk away. I don't think this guy's gonna.
Swing away, my dear, my friend. I believe this gentleman does not know the meaning of quarter.
13. Does not hit.
Can I stay in the doorway but make enough room for other people to come in?
They will be able to pass through you with with a double movement, but the enemies will not be able to come out. Yeah. But
You know what, I'm just gonna risk it. I'm gonna take a step back.
your psychic senses tell you that you're a big target because there's 3 hobgoblins in the initiative ahead of you. or
Here-
that are going to come next.
Mm-hmm.
So either block the door with my body or wait for him outside. I'll just stay here. They're gonna attack anyway.
Okay. This Hobgoblin will stay in the doorway. Attack you, Tilly. Two-handed longsword. 7 will miss. You hear the Hobgoblin leader, the same voice that you heard before, kind of yells like, "They will not make it to the lower levels. Protect this chamber with your lives." He will. He basically stands up. This Hobgoblin will open this door. Make his way around. We'll run up to Zumven. 13. Does 13 hit Zumven?
13 matches.
Oh, you take 10 slashing damage.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, that's not good.
That's a lot.
That is, that's over half my health.
Oh, I forgot Urki. Here, Urki.
Ugh.
Here, I'll have him go. Right now. He will run up to you. Do a cure wounds. When I mean you, Zumven. You regain 6 hit points.
Thank you very much, sir.
Should kind of get out of the way here. The Goblin Shaman kind of gets a look at the room, and you hear like a cry of agony as she sees like the room just littered with dead bodies, and she yells. Dabu, you can hear her yell to the Hobgoblin. It's like, "You promised us safety, and they were all murdered." You just hear him grunt. Alright, Dabu, your turn.
Right. I am gonna go up to. Well, let me see my movement. Need to this one. It's next to Zumven. To do some attacking on this guy.
Yeah, this one will make an attack of opportunity.
Which one?
The one on the door in the doorway.
If I go, hold on. So I was here. I make it.
Well, I guess you can get there without hitting them. Yeah, yeah.
I can get it without being in his range.
Yeah, okay,
It did take an extra 5 feet of movement to do it, so I only I took 25 instead of 20.
You had to tiptoe around everything.
Yeah. Does an 8.
An 8?
An 8.
No, sorry.
I figured not, and then use a bonus action to swing with my offhand weapon for a 7. Ugh. I am a little caught off guard by seeing those Like me.
Yeah. Well, they all have top knots instead of beards.
That is my turn.
Alright, Gared.
Okay. Gared, on a hot streak now, is going to hand out a bardic inspiration to Tillywig.
Thank you.
Oh, of course.
Sorry.
Thank you. I feel suddenly inspired.
Oh, I'm certain. Of course. Alright.
We'll say also, Tillywig is at half health.
Okay.
And so you know, Michelle, like I don't have the other people's hit points on display.
Yeah.
It's so the player can say if they need healing or not be left up to other characters. So don't be afraid to say like I need healing because I'm looking hurt.
Is this guy going after me? This guy here?
No. You like the first
He's not?
one.
Okay. Gonna step forward, rapier drawn. Oh, come on.
8 does not hit.
What's funny is it landed on 14, then tipped. And
Oh.
I actually turned off the dice rolling just so I wouldn't see that stuff. So all I get's the number, so I don't know how close I was.
Yeah, these guys have like pretty sturdy looking armor on.
yeah, of course they do. Okay.
All right.
But that's all I can do.
So basically rushes into the room here. Right, Zumven.
Zumven looks like he's about to get him. He's about to be in a very bad position, so he decides to use Space Step to get to maybe get a better advantage. By the way, I've looked it up. The additional effect doesn't kick in until 3rd level.
Okay. Did we do something the first game or something like that?
I think so, but
Okay.
I don't think it ever actually came up. But he's just gonna pour. Let's see here, within 30 feet. He's just gonna see maybe port there. I think.
Rid of all
Yeah.
these bodies.
Yes, please. And then he's going to port over here so that he's far away from everyone, but not still within range. Sees that big guy there at the very peak of it. Sees that guy very far in. Let me.
There's someone in the doorway. You cannot technically see him or reach him.
Oh,
So shoot the guy on the door. Well, probably shoot the guy next to Dabu. Or one of the guys next to Dabu.
All right. Yeah, good point. Good point. I will. Let me see here. Let me think about this real quick. Zumven, I believe, is just going to Eldritch Blast. Seems like the best thing he could do at this time.
This does seem to be boss territory, just so you know.
He is saving. He sees. Well, he's saving. Zumven realizes that. Well, these guys here are the minions. Whoever's in that room is the boss. So he's saving
Okay,
He's just gonna Eldritch Blast these guys. I'm well aware that 26 hit.
26 will hit. Which one are you hitting?
I'm hitting the one to the right of Dabu.
Okay.
For a 9.
9 will hit, but he's still standing. But seems to take a lot out of him.
It's up to you, Dabu.
All right.
But I think Tillywig's up next.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
no,
worry.
another one.
I've got to hit him with my bonk eventually, right?
It's
Eventually.
Fuck!
That's still.
I got Scully G! Sorry, bleep that out.
That is a miss.
That is quite well the most adorable curse I've ever heard.
Sorry.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
You do have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh yeah, that gives me a plus
D6.
4,
You roll a
D6,
D6.
okay. and I
Could be anywhere from a +1 to a +6.
You got to just roll it.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, that's not gonna do it, bro.
Probably not.
No, I don't think it is. Boy, we are 2 for 2 on ones.
Yeah, we're
the
doing
Bardic
really
Inspirations.
great. Yeah, we're doing
gonna
real
die
great with those.
from these rolls.
Yeah.
So we'll take a stab at Tilly, the one in the doorway. That is a critical fail.
Heyo.
oh thank God.
Are they gonna finally start rolling like we are, or what?
Yeah.
God.
And
The
this
leader.
fight's gonna take forever.
He will. Well, I'm just seeing what abilities he has. Oh, he's just regular Hobgoblin. But bigger. He just continues to wait by his throne. This Hobgoblin will... One next to Dabu. The one that isn't as hurt. Or hurt at all.
Uh-huh.
With his longsword. 5 will miss. Urki will use the last of his healing words on Tilly. He just goes, hang in there. You heal for 8 damage. Or, you heal 8 damage, Tilly.
Oh, sweet. I'm back at full.
Be the tree! Be the tree!
Be the tree.
Goblin shaman, you hear yelling. He's like, well, I'm not staying here. You worthless red piece of garbage. Meh. She will run out the door. She's now... See the room. She will cast... Let's see here. She will cast Bane. She will hit Dabu, Tillywig, and Zumven when you make a Charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, yeah. Aim at the guy who wouldn't totally pass that. Thank you. Or don't aim at the guy who totally would pass it.
What is this bull crap?
Okay.
I failed. It's
+7. Me and you both rolled a 1. That's awful.
I have a +7. It's
Yeah.
Anything but a
I'm
1.
just making sure saving throw is an 8. Okay. You're close. Zumven and Dabu, you feel yourself not a little disoriented. It's almost like a reverse bardic inspiration.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Is this okay, this is... Oh, not concentration. Oh, it is concentration. Okay, so
Yeah.
she is concentrating. And that's all her movement, so she's just in the doorway. Right, Dabu.
Well, Dabu's gonna muster up whatever he can and give this one above him, the one that he swung at before.
Hit the one that's injured. Hit the one that's
Yeah,
injured.
Whichever one was the one that was injured.
Yes, the
sorry.
one to your
Oh, because I completely missed both times on the other one.
Oh, how is Dabu looking, by the way?
It's surprisingly he's fine. I don't
okay.
think after this round he's going to be, but
Okay.
we shall see. And I have a bit of healing I can give myself if needed.
Okay, all right. Because I do have healing word as well, so I can,
Save
and
it
it's a
for Miss
free action
Meg
for
over
me
there.
too. It's a free action for me too, so
Free or bonus?
a bonus. I'm sorry, a bonus
Got it.
action. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey.
Oh!
That's a hit.
One of
Those
my-
are the
Baby.
we take
What about-
those.
Don't forget about Bane.
Oh, I do have to roll a
Oh yeah.
d4.
So roll
Yep.
a d4 and minus it from it. Sorry.
Still gonna be a 20. Like,
Yay,
at
23.
least.
23
Yeah.
still hits.
Alright, that hits him for 5 piercing. And then gonna use a bonus action to swing with the offhand. For
Which one are you hitting for that 5? One's hurt.
this one, yeah.
It's
And
enough
this
to.
was gonna be the same. Should I even bother rolling a
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a miss.
Okay, it's actually a 6.
Yep.
Ah! They can die.
I haven't died, so I didn't know if hobgoblins could die.
Wait, that means you can die.
No, that means I could die. Gared, your turn.
Dabu is now
Oh.
confronting the specter of death.
So, a quick aside: whenever magic is going on around Gared, there's like a faint flickering of purple in his eyes, like a glow, but it's like there for a little bit, but then it's gone. And he's like, okay, whatever. Flavor text, by the way.
Well, how does he know?
Huh?
How does he know his eyes are flickering?
He's been told about it. And
Something in your eyes.
yeah, it's a thing that happens. Hey, so, and I look at the doorway hobgoblin here. So, you think you've got the best of me, eh? Well, you haven't even seen me at my worst. As a matter of fact, I would say you're a dirty baby who needs his butt changed. 'Cause you're a little
What?
baby man.
So what?
What?
Gared,
Little baby man who needs his butt changed and he sucks very badly.
I haven't needed my butt changed in years.
Well, it looks like you're going to have to roll a DC 13 saving throw or you're going to take 2 damage because I hurt your feelings.
And also poop his baby pants.
And poop your baby pants like the baby man you are, baby man.
He rolls a 15.
Get out.
Yeah.
Hold on, does he take reduced damage or he just straight up?
No, but
Straight up.
emotionally, he's having flashbacks from all the other hobgoblin kids.
Oh no.
Huh. See, I somehow thought that worked because every time I've tried to swing at these guys, it's been uneventful. Huh.
Just a good roll.
Not a good call on my part. Well, that's all I can do.
Hey, doesn't. Wait, if he did he? Oh, never mind.
He saved on Vicious Mockery, and
Okay.
it's not like it's yeah.
So, there are some classes when you get high enough that cantrips do half damage on a miss.
Yeah, that's true. There are some things that do that.
Zumven feels this weight draining him down, and pegs that it's this shaman in the door. Wait, is she behind the door or actually in?
She's
the door?
at the door.
Yeah, she's at the door. If you
She's
can,
in the
is she-
doorway.
If you can see her, then.
And is like, all right, no, that's not gonna do. 20. Minus.
-2. That is enough to hit.
Or 14.
Wow, 14. She gets. She falls immediately. And you feel Dabu and Zumven, you feel lighter.
Well, I think she got the point of that. I don't think we can see eye to eye on this. Anyways,
Was that an eye joke because of your eyes?
yes.
Oh, Sans!
Those
Tilly's gonna be constantly like with one hand struggling to hold this guy like still so she can get a good bonk in.
Yeah.
I don't think she's concentrating anymore.
Ooh, that is a hit. Takes
Bonk.
9 damage. Still standing. But he's like buckling at the knees now.
Oh, nice hit, Tillywig.
I mean, it had to
Maybe-
happen eventually.
Yeah, you know,
Oh.
law of averages after all. But go for the legs next time.
All right.
She goes, I like your fighting spirit! He will. Longsword Tilly. 4. Rolls a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 11 slashing damage.
Ugh.
Wait, sorry. I hit two-handed. We go minus. You take 9 slashing damage.
I got you next time, Tillywig. No worries.
They have their shield up, so they can't do two-handed.
Ow.
Dern is the Hobgoblin boss is like just getting bored sitting there. And he goes, I'll do this myself. He starts to march up. Doorway here. He just tells the other one, get out of the way.
Can I try and contest that? Like, trying to hold on to him?
Well, it's not happening now, so it's not his turn.
Oh, that's right.
We'll see when it's his time to move.
Okay.
If you want to use like your action to try to prevent him from doing that.
Yeah, or from like, I want to use the guy to kind of block the doorway.
Yeah, now you want him to block it. Longsword towards Dabu. Or a 22.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You take 8 slashing damage.
Alright, now we're starting to get somewhere. And it's some low health.
Oh, getting to where I've been, like pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm still double digits.
Perky will come
Cuss words.
up, turn up to the guy. He He has no more spell slots left. Try to club him, but we'll miss. Alright, Dabu.
I am going to attack with my sword the one above me for a critical hit. That's nice.
Oh, ignore that there are two of these guys in here. Okay, there we go.
For 10.
Ooh, not quite enough, but
Dang.
he gets
Well.
he gets a nasty cut across the chest.
I was thinking about using my second wind, but I really enjoyed that hit, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit with the offhand for 14.
That's a miss.
Use all of my fun bonuses. Okay.
Alright, Gared.
Well, it seems this ruffian is not swayed by words. Let's see if I can sway him with a sword.
Sword.
That's what I said. Ha! Son of a bitch!
Yep. Not enough. I'm the master of being a door.
Ah, yes.
Zumven.
Hold on a second. Let me see where things are standing. This guy's still alive.
He is.
Not for long.
Ooh. Confident.
24 to hit
That's a hit.
for 15.
Good lord.
He was so low of health after being hit by a critical strike and getting max damage that when you Eldritch Blast, Eye Blast him, this just goes right through his head, and his head just disintegrates.
Man's out of torso.
Wonderful.
That was a bit more effective than I thought it would be. Okay.
He just falls over.
Well then, I think I'll just stay back here. I seem to be doing a lot of good where I'm standing.
Right, Tillywig.
Alright, so what I'd like to try to do is to bonk him again, kind of try and either knock him out or kill him, the one who's in my hand, but still hold on to the body so it's, like, upright.
Okay.
So I can still use it to, like, block the door or something.
Well, it's definitely a hit. Takes 12 damage. And as he falls to the ground, I will let you do what you want to do, but as he falls to the ground, you see this boss, Hobgoblin, take aim with his longbow. And just fire one right into your shoulder. Fire an arrow.
I forgot to heal Tillywig. I'm so stupid.
You take five piercing damage. And if you want to pick him up, you have to use an action.
Okay, screw it. I will get out of the way though.
Okay.
Alright, that's my movement.
It's dead. He'll march up to the door. First thing he sees will be Gared.
Oh, hello.
He raises the long sword and just yells as it comes down.
Oh, here I come again,
To your
Sarai.
For 21. You take 8 slashing damage.
been real.
Here I go. Here I go again. Right. But well, thankfully, he seems to be the only one left. Erky will try to club him, but miss. He'll kind of move out of the way so Dabu can have a clean shot.
Thank you.
Just one quick. Okay.
So that space. Actually, I can make it to here with 15 feet, so I'll get here.
It doesn't really matter, really. Yeah.
Well, I don't. What if Erky wants to get down? Yeah.
Okay. There.
Whatever. And is he bigger than me?
By a whole 2 inches.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
That pisses me off a lot.
He does say to
Alright.
you, you seem to be a strong one. How about you join my merry little band? We can find a new goblin tribe to rule over. And you can be my second in command.
Guys, near the little buggers. They stink. Swing at them, but I'm thinking about how bad goblins stink, so I missed with that one. Wait, is Gared dead again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, I am again.
Jeez, I didn't even. I missed that. Well, I can't really do much about it, but hopefully someone else can.
Yeah,
I could either try to kill this guy or heal Gared.
I'll be fine for now, laying on the ground, being reunited with my dead wife. I'll be here for a little bit.
I hit with a 4 piercing. Well, I assume a 21 hits.
It does.
It's 4 piercing.
Okay. Gared, give me a roll d20 for me.
Me?
Yep.
Death row. A death save, rather.
Yeah, be positive here.
Yes.
Right, you get one death save.
Okay.
Zumven.
Do you want me to eyeball this guy, or do you want me to heal Gared?
The best defense is a good offense.
It's up to you. I think you do it, or I can do it. The healing part.
Why don't you know what, Tilly? You heal him. I'll hit this guy. Let's see here. You know what? I think it's time to bring out a spell. But which spell do we want? Do we want a hex? No. You know what? We're gonna hit him with a guiding bolt.
Oh, smart.
So until the end of my next turn, the next attack against him gets advantage.
Only if you hit him.
Only. I've got a +7.
You had a +7 to your charisma check.
23.
All
It's a
right.
hit.
Yeah. And does. I think it's still 15 radiant damage.
How do you want to kill him?
As I just. Both my eyes start glowing and my hands kind of just like. One of my hands starts like with this ball of light, and then I just toss it at him, and it hits his head, and like you see this bright flash, and his head's just gone.
2 headless hobgoblins.
Just
He goes, such power! His head disintegrates.
that hit harder than I thought it would.
Yeah. Max damage.
Go me.
46.
Zumven is legitimately surprised at how well that works.
Well, the thing about Warlocks is they don't get many spell slots, so when they hit, they usually hit pretty good. Alright. Combat over.
Did I just... And Zumven just kind of sits down and goes, did I just kill, like, 3 or 4 hobgoblins?
Urki just goes, holy crap! You
Well,
sure? Are you sure you're not a cleric? Like me?
I do gain power from the light, but I don't think it's quite in the same way as you. Because, holy crap.
I see it in your eyes. You have some sort of holy energy within you, my friend.
Yeah, yes.
Could it be the light of Lathander? Did the light of Lathander guide you too?
Well, not quite, but it's I do get help from the light, from the ethereal, from the I do get help from the light. Let's leave it like that.
Gared moans.
Gargling.
Gared just kind of walks up. I just walk up. I just like point at Gared and say, "Get up," and then he gains. Let's see here.
How much we getting?
Okay, let's see here.
Tillywig, do you want to heal yourself?
Yeah.
He gains 3 hit points.
Right, so Tilly heals herself for 8, or as many as she wants.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Gared, are you okay? Or do you think like you need
how
a
much
little
did
bit
you heal me for?
3?
Or if you want to save these healing spells, you can do a short. Well, I don't want to tell you what to do, but this area does seem safe now.
Well, I can. Well, hey, I'm a warrior. I'm a warlock. Short rest means I get my spells back. So you also get 6 more health back.
So I get 6 health back?
So you get 9 in total.
9, okay. Gared gets up. You know, Soraya's monumentally confused. Every time I die out here, she's just like, "Are you serious? Go back there. You've got a daughter to raise." And anyway.
I can't help it. I only have 15 hit points.
Yeah, it's not like I can do a whole lot.
One day you'll join your wife in the light, but not today.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Anyway,
do you think we could probably have a short rest?
why don't we check and see what they were so guarding in here?
That's not a bad plan. Yeah, let's investigate.
That's what I was saying. If you wanted to save your spell slot for a short rest, but
yeah, I could definitely go for a shorty.
Mm-hmm.
But do we want a short rest before or after we investigate?
We can
it doesn't seem to matter either way.
You can short rest while investigating.
Short. There you go.
It doesn't. It doesn't mean you have to.
Why do you hate birds?
It doesn't mean you have to stand completely still.
Feed 2 birds with 1 scone. Sorry.
Scones are bad for birds.
Oh my god! I'm going to slam my head in the door, Tillywig. Anyway.
So Tilly, if you want to give yourself 2 hit points again and just use your hit dice to gain health and get your spell slot back, you can do that.
And when we sit down to do our healing business, or our where is it? Song of Rest. So at the beginning second level, you can use soothing music or oration to help revitalize your wounded allies during a short rest. If you or any friendly creatures you hear or who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of short rest by spending one or more hit dice, each one of those creatures gains an extra 1d6 hit points. These extra
Really?
hit points increase when you reach certain levels, but yes. So if you use
Oh.
a hit die,
Mm.
you will also
Oh,
gain
I'm
an extra d6 of healing.
already full. I'm good. Thank you.
I'll whip out my pan flute and I start playing it a little bit.
Right, roll a d6.
Nice.
And I'm gonna be doing using my hit die as well. Here we go. And I'll be using the. There we go.
Yes, so everyone can roll a d6 and add that to
Yep.
their total.
And that's just a thing I can just do, by the way, for every short rest. So.
So,
Alrighty.
I mean, bards are cool if you utilize all their stuff.
Yeah, there's a little hard to deal with when they're level 2.
Alright, so this was the throne room with this hobgoblin. You see the well in the center with an eerie purple light emanating from it in the vines. Coming up from it too. Like some of them like reach over the edge and are like coming into the room proper. You see a large iron chest by the throne. Right, on Dern's body, you do see a gold signet ring with Talgon's name on it, which is the name of
Oh dear.
one of the siblings.
Well, we take that ring. I guess we'll take that ring with us and return it to where it needs to go.
And he is wearing splint armor, which is a heavy armor, which I think Tillywig might be able to wear.
Yeah.
Splint armor is AC 17.
Wow.
So that might be an upgrade for you.
Yes, it is.
It's gonna put you at what, 19?
Yeah.
It's hard to hit.
These things are just giving away items.
I have put the
But
ring in the shared inventory.
you also look at the armor, and you notice the Hercule family crest on the chest piece.
Can I go examine the shaman, see if she has anything?
Sure. So, nothing's stopping you from wearing the armor, but it does seem to be something that the brother was wearing, and that the hobgoblin was wearing himself.
Oh, the splint mail?
Yeah. You also see a key on his person.
I'm gonna wear the armor for now, but with the intention of giving it back to the mother when, we all get out of here.
Okay.
I give Tillywig the ring.
Um,
So, probably for the best if she holds on to that.
Mm-hmm.
And
So-
I'm going to go investigate the shaman, see if she has anything.
you do find a key on her person.
Oh, that's it?
Hmm.
Okay. So we have 2 keys.
You do notice some other treasure that the hobgoblins are wearing. Let's say the shaman has it. You find she's wearing a set of earrings worth 20 gold pieces and a necklace worth 50.
Okay, hold on.
All right. Geek.
Right? You do anything else in this room?
What was in the chest?
I don't know.
I'll open the chest.
With the key, I assume.
Well, I look at my sword and I look at the key and I look at my sword and I look at the key and sigh and just use the key.
Gosh, it would be really cool if you could break it with your sword, right? Like, it would splinter and everything. Like, that would be so rad.
Right, as you put the key in, you feel some resistance.
Huh.
And as it opens, a poison needle comes out. It attempts to prick and shoots out at you. Give me a... well, it does prick you, so make me a DC... or maybe a Constitution saving throw.
5 to it and an 8.
You take... take 1 poison damage.
It's more of an annoyance than anything.
Yeah.
I think something bit me.
But inside you find 231 gold pieces and 2 onyx gems, worth 30 gold pieces each.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
231 gold pieces, you said?
Yep. And you hear there was also a pot by the throne, with like a sapling growing through it, and you hear it kind of shake as you approach it.
You hear like it.
Oh, you hear the pot shake.
Like unprovoked or like I brushed against it.
Just on so.
Okay. I look at the plant and pot.
You look inside and you see like the gnarled form of one of those twig blights look back up at you, and it has like a sproutling like growing from it, like it was growing from its body, and it attempts to make a little swipe at you, but it's just too cramped in the pot to really do anything.
Well, I just back away from it. Say, one of those stick things in there. He's got, and I look at Gared, a baby.
Tilly, dear, you're the more naturally inclined of us. Would you mind coming examining this thing?
Give me a nature check. You're looking at it.
Can I give her the help action since I asked for her? Or...
Well, it sure is a plant. I think.
It's definitely like the ones that you fought before you reach Oakhurst and the ones that you're tracking through the forest, but this one seems to be sprouting from the plant.
It's one of those creepy fucking things.
I don't like it.
Yes, dear. Yes, I'm pretty sure we're aware of that. Okay. And I just... I guess I'd take a look at it, since Tilly seems to be.
You just shut your door. Thanks.
I'll just come over here and take a look at it myself, see if I can sense anything about it.
Give me another nature check.
14.
You kind of sense the same thing. It's like what you saw before.
Yes, it definitely looks like one of those creepy freaking wood things. Or bothered everybody. Well, I do remember him saying something about a druid coming by. something about a druid delivering the apple. I remember you mentioning something about him saying that, Dabu.
Yes, I remember that. Oh, no, did he say druid specifically?
You did say druid.
Okay, then yeah, yes.
Erky kind of pipes up after hearing that. Yeah, he did say druid. I heard them talking about a druid when I was prisoner.
So
They were saying that some guy named Balak was going to be up here, like any day now, to deliver an apple, and that must be the apple that the people at Oakhurst were talking about. And someone give me a history check.
I'm gonna let somebody else take that one.
I'll do it.
nope.
I'll take a look at the history check. It's kind of like my bardic duty to
Because I'm drawing a
recall
blank.
stories and things and stories. Let's take us a look and see what the. I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Tillywig, just like you remember the bartender briefly mentioned a man named Balak who came by about 15 years ago through Oakhurst. He's kind of the only other person that showed any interest in the Sunless Citadel. He says he was a bearded druid. He had a giant frog for a pet. But you never really followed up on him, so that's all you really know about him.
Okay, I'll relay that to the rest of the team. Just, you know.
Hey, don't you remember the bar? The barman explained,
And et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
None of you remember. Erky goes, yeah, they're talking. I guess that's where they get the apples, and he kind of looks down this hole. He goes, somewhere down there. He kind of kicks one of the vines that are making their way up, and it's kind of brittle. Kind of falls apart kind of easily. He goes, that's really gross. Whatever he's doing down there. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go down there.
Can I take? I want my boomerang again. Cast light, and I'm gonna just drop it down the hole.
Okay. Do you, just out of flavor, do you cast light or does Zumven cast light?
I can cast light.
Okay. It's a cantrip, so.
Yeah.
Trying to see how fall it is. Or how deep it is. Okay, so you kind of you toss your boomerang down there and it comes back at you. No, you like drop your boomerang that has light on it, and it keeps falling and falling, and doing some quick math in your head because you're an expert at that kind of thing. You can see it's almost like 80 feet down.
Yeah, next option.
And you're definitely without your boomerang now.
It's fine. It served its purpose.
So I'm guessing tossing a light down there is not helping.
Well, it didn't make a ladder appear, if that's what you're asking.
Oh yes. Can I cast light on the ladder?
What ladder?
You said there was a ladder that appeared.
When I said it did not make a ladder appear.
Oh. Okay.
You do see vines going all the way down, though. You think you might be able to maneuver, if you're lucky, down there.
Well, who's the most dexterous of us? Oh wait, that's Gared.
Bold of you to assume that I am the most. I mean, it's my stat is a 15, but
I'm a 14.
oh,
Oh,
well,
I guess we're about the same then. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna. I guess. Wait, do I still have that 30 thing? No, I think that's a long rest. Nope, that's short rest. Okay. I guess Zumven just starts climbing down, seeing if he sees anything.
As Urki kind of sees you going down, he goes, "You're really going down there?"
Hold on. Let me. mm,
I mean, I get it. You have to.
I'm going down.
He goes, "Maybe I'll just stay up here."
Yeah, yes. Why don't you stay up here in case somebody comes back?
He looks around and says, I think we killed everyone."
What about if that druid comes? Maybe wait and see if we don't happen to meet him first. Anyways,
he kind of thinks to himself, though. It's like, but you guys might need me. Lathander's light. Oh dear.
you have been quite helpful so far, friend. In spite of your emaciated appearance, you've got quite a bit of fight in you.
He burps.
If you feel like
he burps and it smells like elf jelly. Excuse me.
We could use your help if you want to come along, but we are not going to force you. It's all up to you.
He goes, it's my duty. It's a follower of Lathander. To protect the world from darkness.
And it is very dark down there.
Yeah, it is. Right, are you going to make your way down the hole?
Yeah, I guess I'll... Do we want to all just make our way down, or do you want me to... Or do you... Maybe me and Gared?
Yeah, with those being as brittle as they seem, I'd be nervous putting Tilly on there.
I will say there's no check required. You're able to get down there.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well then.
Believe me, I go down too.
But
Yeah,
I would
me
like
too.
to say that it's almost midnight. So
Yeah, I was gonna end it here, but let's prepare the next scene. Get Urki over here. Get over here, Urki.
No.
Brave boy.
Can't catch me.
So you carefully make your way down this illuminated pit. You go down deeper and deeper and deeper till you get to an opening at the very bottom. A luminescent fungus shedding violet light clings to the walls and ceilings of this wide cavern. The air is damp, chilly, and redolent with the odor of loam and decay. What is loam?
Mm-hmm.
A layer of earth mixed with rotting vegetation and the remains of cave animals covers the floor. Several varieties of mushroom and fungi grow on the detritus, as well as a few saplings.
Detritus, you mean?
Yeah, I don't go with words. And as you all come down, you see two robed skeletons with shovels, kind of taking the fungus and putting it into these wherebarrows, and two of these twig blights, one right next to where you landed, kind of rise up from the vegetation, and they all take notice of you as you land. That is where we'll start next time.
You guys are boned.
I think you're part of you guys, I think, there, buddy.
No, I meant them.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. Bone.
I shall
bones.
light the error of your ways.
This might be a quick combat if you guys want to do it, or else we can do it next time.
No, we could start it off
next
with tomorrow or the next
Yeah,
time.
we'll start it with
Tomorrow.
next time. Next time, please.
Okay.
We're good. I think we have done enough tonight. I think we have done enough murder. Tonight.
Murder.
Well, these are
Murder.
especially unmurder because they're aberrations. Fiends.
I will say though, I did not expect to kill that many people with just my eye.
I wasn't expecting to kill that many people at all.
Like
I-
this whole campaign.
Like in
Yeah,
the
we
whole
just-
campaign. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of. I don't think we were supposed to do that.
Oh man, I am.
Oh, who could have foreseen that?